So guys, this is Nikhil here, and I am on stand-up paddling board, so it's also known as subboard. I should be standing up, but because of less air pressure I cannot today. Dzień dobry. So the plan was to get on subboard, get outside of the city into the village or in some jungle on a subboard, of course, on the river. But that didn't materialize today because sunset was a little bit early, and I was expecting sunset to be around 8:30 or something like that, but it's probably 6 or 6:30 now, so I have to come back early. And one more thing I noticed on the board is like the air pressure is not quite up to the mark. It should be 15 psi, but I suppose it's 13 or something like that because I didn't check before leaving from the home, because last time I pumped the board, after that I used it only twice, and then because of there was a lot of heat today, I thought the 13 or 14 psi should be sufficient, but I guess it was not. Dzień dobry. Now maybe tomorrow after the office time or day after tomorrow early morning I will try again. And right now I'm using my iPhone and gimbal, so it's quite a bit risky to shoot like this. I should be using GoPro. That's a plan in the pipeline, but I have not decided yet. Let's see how it goes. So the board I'm sitting on is Aqua Marina company. This is a really good and reputed company in Poland, and this board is for around 1,400 PLN. That would be 28,000 rupees, Indian rupees. I didn't buy this, it is a rented board. I rented it for the whole month for 250 zloty, so 5,000 rupees. Yeah, because I rented it from my friend. She had a store for this kayak and subboards. Last summer she did open it, but this summer she's not opening because there's going to be some reconstruction right in front of her store. So because of that there will be some difficulties for the people who will be coming to get the board and all the stuff. So that is the reason she's not opening the store, but I asked her like if she's happy to give me the board for a whole month, and then I got it from her for a rent. It was like a quite very good deal, because actually I wanted to buy this board, not exactly this one. There's one more which is called as Aqua Marina touring board. That would be for around 1,999, so like somewhere around 40,000 rupees. But that's quite good investment. And now this summer is only 1.5 months or 2 months, I guess, maximum. So I won't be getting that much on the board. So it's a good deal. For this summer I will be using this rented one, and for the next summer I will buy my own, and that board will be a little bit faster. This board is not that fast. This board is very wide, and the nose of this board is very wide, and because of that there is more drag to it, but it also gives the stability. The wider the board, more stability you have. And the one I'm planning to buy is the Aqua Marina Touring, which comes in the blue and greenish color. That board I can also use for the surfing in sea or also like in the lakes and all. So that board for the next summer. For now, let's enjoy this board. Okay, so a couple of things I would tell you. If I try to stand up on the board, then I'm definitely going to fall off because of the wobbly and this here. And there are a couple of things right behind me. There is the tail of the board, and under that there is one fin. So when I'm paddling the water with this paddle, this is the really good quality aluminum paddle. When I paddle it, water will go to that fin, it will collide with that fin and then change the direction where I'm trying to drive my board. Without that board or without that fin, the board is going to go haywire here and there, and I will not be able to go to the direction where I want. And when sitting on a board, when you want to drive it to the particular destination, you should have your eyes always on that location. It's like, maybe you can look at the sun or a distant boat or somebody else on a distant location, so that your eyes should be locked on the front, not on the board. That gives you the sense of direction where you are heading to. And if you keep looking at the nose of your boat, then you are going to lose the sense of direction, and it's quite easy to lose the direction in the water. Because see, when I'm paddling once and twice, it is pulling me forward, and also it is changing the direction, right? So if I keep on paddling on only one side, then it's the angle of my direction will be quite big, and then I will lose the direction where I'm trying to go. Okay, so when I'm doing 3 times here, then 3 times here. Or when I want to move to the left, I will paddle more on the right. It's not on water, it's on road. Okay, so we are a little bit closer to where we now go. And now if you see, of course you cannot see, but there is one boat right in front of me, which is engine boat, and now that is going to create some ripples. And because of that ripples, my subboard will be bouncing a lot, and it is Sunday evening. Because of that, a lot of people will be a lot of tourists will be coming. And this paddle, I can extend it into height, the weight, height, whatever I want. And when I will be standing up, I should be adjusting it according to my height. So there's a way how to adjust it. I'll show it to you maybe on some next part of the videos. But for now, enjoy the beautiful scenery around me. I will just show you around. See, behind me there are beautiful houses. Beautiful houses behind me. Beautiful sunset. And right behind me there's a Wawel Castle. And I live somewhere here. Okay, I have to move on, keep moving on, because there is a boat coming now, and that is going to create some big ripples, and I don't want to struggle against them now. So let's keep moving. very good. He went to it. He's just trying now because I saw he was getting his boat in water. So here a lot of rich people have their own boats because they are living on the banks of the river. And during some time they will just see now what noise. There are ripples and my board is bouncing on them. Okay, he's coming towards us. I better keep moving fast because there are some rules actually how fast they can drive. You should not create the big ripples. There are signs over there so that people should not drive faster, and then it will create a lot of ripples. And there are some tourists who are in kayaks. They might lose their balance, but you never know. People always break the rules. He's coming towards. Usually I wouldn't be so worried about it because it's not just this small boats. There are some huge boats as well who pass by, but they don't create a lot of ripples. These small boats who go rushing next to you create the big ripples. And it is because my mobile is with me. I'm kind of worried now. So this is the same place where I did fall down last time. Holy shit. And one more thing, this river is closed. It's like there is this river is closed and there is cement kind of construction on the both side of the rivers that causes the bouncing of the river. So it's like it creates one structure. I don't know how to say that, but I just know how I can explain it. It creates these squares of ripples in the water. Okay? It's not like when two ripples collide to each other from opposite angles, then they will create the square ripples, and those square ripples are very difficult to drive and be there because basically you are just stuck in that square. I did see a lot of fishes sometimes, but I have never seen a big fish yet. Sometimes I see some kind of fish or kind of animal bouncing, coming out of water, taking just one plunge and then going back in water. I see a couple of guys trying to fish over here, but I have never seen anybody actually catching a fish. It's always like 2-3 guys. Even I've seen one guy come at around 11:30 in the midnight. He was sitting over near that wooden boat. I'll show you. So that is my favorite place. I come there almost every night just to wrap up the day, wind up and think about how was it, what did I do right and what did I do wrong. Dzień dobry panu, dzień dobry. So this is a very kind of a different kind of a boat I'm seeing. They have, it looks like a quite personal boat. Okay, why these kind of a big boats I was talking about are coming now. This is not even that big. So there is one more, another, on that people do have parties. Historia. So right on the left side of me there is this wooden boat. There I do. There I see one guy sitting on the fish. Okay, now we have come to the shallow water. It's very, very shallow. I would say that only 2 to 3 feet deep. But still, if I tilt my boat, I'm in danger of losing my mobile. It's so shallow that I'm actually hitting on some of the algae. Ducks over there. Again some more ripples. I can't even paddle. It is so shallow. Somewhere it is shallow, somewhere it is deep. How deep it is? 3 feet. And then there is a dog. Alright, we have safely came to the deck. Then we will wrap up for the day and for the weekend. Holy shit, man. My legs hurt. ठोकर या तुमने क्या इशारा बदलाए मुझे बदला जग सारा What I'm doing now is getting all the things get my gimbal. So this is the gimbal I'm using. It is a DJI M4. I bought it around, I guess, 4 or 5 years ago, but I did not use it. I wanted to do this kind of stuff with the novice, but the time never came. Maybe should have do like this. And many more to come. You can see the scenery behind me. It's quite beautiful, right? Back home. I I need to get the board out, then get the pin of the board. Should be clean now. Yep. Let's get back home. I have board over there. Hope my mobile is safe. This vlogging. Let's start creating